Extraordinary People podcast. I'm here with some inspiring people. The 15th of February at the VU, Vrije University Amsterdam, Earth Science Careers Fair. Ladies, kindly introduce yourselves. Let me know how you came to be in the Netherlands. If you're already in the Netherlands, what you're studying, how you found the day.
Hello, I'm Georgina. I'm from Greece and I study at Utrecht University Marine Sciences.
I'm Amanda. I did my bachelor's here at the VU and I am doing Earth Surface and Water now at Utrecht University.
Hello, I'm Vicky. I'm also from Greece and I'm doing the Master of Earth Surface and Water in Utrecht University.
So a nice, a broad perspective. For my international friends, how have you found the responses that you've had from companies and what brought you to the Netherlands specifically for this degree? If you see me keep coming in and out of the shot, it's just to make sure that the camera's still working.
So coming here today, I didn't expect much because I'm not of that company person. Help me with my English. But the workshop I did was really inspiring, and I also met, in the end of the day, some very inspiring other people that they were like, we also think of having fun in our workplace. So this helped me a lot, like to motivate me, because I had lost a little bit my confidence because my interestings required the Dutch knowledge here. So I was like, maybe I cannot find myself in a company, but in the end, I can find myself in a company.
Yeah, for me it was different because I'm Dutch and I'd like to stay here. So I was here mainly to look at possibilities for internships, look what kind of companies were well suited to my study program and which companies were possible to apply to when I finish my master's. And I've had some interesting conversations. I like my workshop that I attended. So overall, nice day.
For me, to answer your question, I came to the Netherlands because water here is the main focus or research focus as far as I know. And I was doing a flood risk assessment and things like that in Greece. So the Netherlands was the best choice because I wanted to broaden my knowledge in geosciences and do some geology stuff. And today, I think, surprised me in a good way because especially the first speaker said something that I really find extremely good and real, that our careers and our paths are not linear, so you can go from a different place to another and gain knowledge from all the different things and disciplines. And I also joined the workshop and I found it really, really nice. And the good part was that the people that were working in this company were so happy working there. And that means that the quality of life working there is good. And also they were open to international people, and they had research team across all over the world for international people. So I think maybe some companies here require some Dutch language knowledge, which is kind of logical because they had to do work for the government. But there are also opportunities for international people that are struggling with Dutch because it's a kind of difficult language to learn.
Ladies, I think one of the key things that I'm thinking about is, first of all, I just want to make some remarks. I fully understand the sentiment that if you want to stay here, obviously spoken Dutch is an important thing, written Dutch, all the rest of it. And as an international, you have so much time for Duolingo, or if you have the money, you might do the thing on the side. If I could ask yourself, Amanda, about the potential news of budget cuts and the department closure or the rumors of it, if you were to stay here, how would you, what kind of got you into flood risk assessment? And for yourself, if you were to stay or to go back home, what would be your kind of dream way of applying your knowledge that you've learned here, and where would you like to see yourself, whether it's here or back home? I think we'll start with yourself.
So I have figured that what I want to do is research of pollution in estuarine ecosystems. The thing is that my interest is exactly at the position where rivers meet the sea, and usually research is done either in the rivers part or either in the sea part. So I don't really know how I will guide my way through to what I want to do, but I hope I will find some people that they really want to help me and help me go up and find my way, and maybe I figure out some other passions throughout this.
Would this be in a research capacity, or would you like to do this in a corporate capacity?
No, I think I would like to do research. Not a PhD, but so my experience is being a part of a team, working on a laboratory, but also analyzing the data and then also talking to each other about what we found and what this can mean. And this was really, really nice because I heard explanations that I had never thought about and really helped me improve myself and go forward. So I think I wish for myself the same thing. For my whole life, being around people that know stuff and they help me be more inspired.
And I really like the fact of what you were talking about within the workplace, like a sense of belonging or a sense of, you've also mentioned the same thing of a work-life balance. Do you, just another thing to think about before we wrap up, is meaning important to you in a job? Like, do you feel like you want to contribute, like you have a very specific idea in your head? Just think about that, and then I'll pass it on to Amanda.
Amanda has to answer the previous question also.
Sorry, could you keep me in check? I forget.
Yeah, I had to say something when I thought about budget cuts, and I think it would be a very sad thing if the entire Bachelor's Earth Sciences would disappear from this university. I think it's, if you look at the amount of universities in the Netherlands who offer Earth Sciences as a bachelor program, there are not many today, and if one would disappear, it would be a waste. And you would reach less people who eventually would end up doing careers like we are probably going to do. And in this time we need earth scientists, and it would be a waste to just scratch the whole bachelor program.
Amanda, what would you like to do long term if you had a choice, if you already know, or if you already have any kind of idea?
I don't know yet. I'd like to do something in water safety, flooding prevention, that area, coastal defense, something like that.
Vicky?
So yeah.
What was the question? Why we want to stay here instead of going back, or?
No. So I think more from what I was hearing from yourself is a kind of sense of if you do stay here, what would you like to do specifically, research or the other stuff?
No, I think it was another question as well. If we find a meaning behind what's... And I really want to answer that, because I think in order to work in a field that has direct impact in the environment, especially in the times that we live now, that's it. I mean, I want to do this job, or like some job in the field, because I really want to go to bed after a big day of work, so tired, but having the feeling that I contributed to something that might change just a little bit. So for me, that's the biggest part of the job, being able to say that, okay, my knowledge is applied to something that is really going to change a small part of the big problem, because it's about the small parts. We cannot just see the ocean. We have to see coast by coast and approach small problems each time.
Yeah. And that's why it would be a sad thing if the whole bachelor's program would disappear, because we need people who think like that and want to do things like that. And if you have less programs that offer that, then you reach less people, and eventually you need those people.
And for me, it's not true that you're not going to find a job, because if you have your passion and you love what you do, you will find your way through. That's definitely going to happen.
This was the Extraordinary People podcast. I'm inspired. I don't know if you guys are inspired. Like, share, subscribe. Wish all these ladies the best in the future, good careers. And you'll hear from us soon. Peace.